What's good, everybody? Today I want to talk to you about something that's been coming up on my phone and the news and been across my mind lately, and that's active shooters. And I'm gonna talk to you about the importance of balance that we need in this country and around the world. I think it's a combination of multiple things. Getting these people the help that they need when you see the signs, whether they want it or not. I don't care if they don't want the mental help. They need to get it, force them to get it, so that way we can protect our citizens. And also practicing God's love, wanting to get these people help and not brushing these people off and ignoring the signs. Actually care about people who have mental health problems and inviting them in to get the help and giving them the confidence they need to get help, but and continuing to work on these people before the active shooting takes place. Many cases, there's been cases where there were signs before the active shooting, whether they're disgruntled about something or they're just going through stuff or they're not right in their head. We need to practice compassion and God's love and get these people the help they need before it gets to that point. And our citizens, we need to protect ourselves and get armed so that way we can protect our families if in the case of things like this happen. The most of the active shootings from what I see have been churches, malls, or like anywhere there's big gatherings, obviously. And people in churches and everything, in malls, etc., people should be able to be armed, because these people go in the mall, go in the church, and knock down people by the number and within seconds. And we need somebody to fill in the gap and stop that threat immediately. Help is on the way, but by the time the help comes, there'll be multiple homicides and multiple people dead. So it needs to take place. The citizens need to take actions into their own hand and protect themselves as well. Do it the right way, obviously. Get your gun license, study the self-defense laws, study your gun laws, practice with your firearm, get an instructor, and avoid a confrontation at all costs. But sometimes confrontations are inevitable and unavoidable, even when you're trying to escape or de-escalate. So, with that being said, we need people on the front line who are ready for things like this.